So you want sushi, but you don't want to spend the money to go and get it. And look, we've all been there, so today we're going to bring the sushi to us. And so the first thing we actually need to do is get our rice steamed. That's just more on the boring side, so I went ahead and skipped over that part of the video. This is the more fun part, I would say, and this is where we get to use the imitation crab. And we opted for imitation crab as opposed to real crab, obviously because it's much cheaper and easier to use at home. And honestly, this part is very straightforward. You can see the ingredients there in the bowl. All it is Kewpie mayo, cream cheese, garlic powder, and green onions. And look, you may need more Kewpie mayo, you may need more cream cheese, just kind of sprinkle it in as you need it. And last tip here, if your crab is too big, just take some scissors or take a knife, go in there, chop it down, make it a little smaller, a little more palatable. Moving to the rice was steamed on the side as we talked about earlier. We added in some soy sauce, that's going to be the brown that you see here, just to give it a little flavor so it's not so bland every time you take a bite. And for the life of me, I am going to butcher the name of this, but bear with me. It is called Furikake, and it's just basically think of it as a little seaweed garnish that we're going to put between the rice and the crab mix here. When you do get to the phase where you're moving to the crab mix, an important note here is the only thing you need to do is make sure the crab mix is level. That's your goal. You want it spread evenly. You don't want to move the crab mix and have it also grabbing the rice and start to roll over and clump on itself. So take your time, go slow, level it out, and that's the only thing you really need to do here. Once you're level, it's as simple as we're going to take some seaweed here, sprinkle it on top, and again, it's a texture thing. It's going to break up the next layer. It's going to look good. It's a garnish because the next thing that goes on top is cucumbers. So it's not only as a texture, but it's also going to add a nice element of style with it. You can see we're moving to cucumbers. I would space them tighter than I have here, but I only had one cucumber, so I had to make do with what I had. But go ahead, I would say even make 5 rows instead of 4 if you're working with the pan my size. And then just give it a little soy sauce on top. Again, flavor, style, texture, it's all the same there. Garlic powder, some more furikake, and that's it. It's as simple as that. Putting it in the oven is obviously the easiest part. Very simple, 375, 15 minutes. It's in and it's out. Moving to plating, this is obviously more for your viewing pleasure than it is for anything else. I just went ahead and got a scoop and a half here. I'm also throwing a half of an avocado on top. This is a small avocado, so it's not going to really be too noticeable, but it brings a little element of health, some extra texture in there, a little temperature change too. The sushi bake obviously just came out of the oven. The avocado for me was in the fridge, so a nice little element mix there, a little salt and pepper as well. And just let me know in the comments down below, do you ever think you'd give this recipe a shot? Either way, thank you for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.